Foxy, it's Wednesday. Challenge, you asked me to do a rap about my favorite character from one of my favorite books. I of course chose Ron Weasley because he's my favorite character from the Harry Potter books, and the Harry Potter books are my favorite books. So here's my rap about Ron Weasley. Yo, is that Ron Weasley over there? There's no mistaking that ginger hair. He's a Weasley. Boop, boop. He's a Weasley. He likes to eat a lot, but I don't care, 'cause he's a cute, freckly ginger boy whom I adore. He's a Weasley. Boop, boop. He's a Weasley. I wish I was Hermione so he'd glance my way, 'cause I just can't get that Weasley off my mind. He's a Weasley. Boop, boop. He's a Weasley. Best friend is Harry Potter, but I never did care for that spectacle boy. Malfoy likes to make fun of Ron. I wish I'd have been the one to punch him, 'cause Weasley is our king. Now that I've completely embarrassed myself with that rap, I'll talk a bit about books. I really like books as well. Harry Potter are actually, I can say, probably the first books I really got into properly. And I was actually introduced to the Harry Potter books by a friend. And it was not long before the films came out. I think I started reading the first book about 2 weeks before the film came out. So yeah, I did finish it before the film came out and everything. Other book series that I like apart from Harry Potter are, I don't know, all of the Jane Austen novels. I'm actually currently reading Sense and Sensibility, and I think in one of my videos you probably saw the big, massive book I have, but I'll show it again. Yeah, this has every single Jane Austen novel written in it. This is a collection of it, and I'm reading Sense and Sensibility at the moment. Yeah, I really like, it's a book by Jennifer Weiner called Good in Bed, which sounds really bad, but she also wrote In Her Shoes, which is a really good book as well, and yeah, she writes really good books. I really like Jennifer Weiner. She's one of my favorite authors. And I also kind of like Jodi Picoult. I actually also find her a bit depressing, but My Sister's Keeper is one of my favorite books ever. So really like the Lord of the Ring books. That's with The Hobbit included. J.R.R. Tolkien is like a genius. Those are probably the books I've read the most apart from Harry Potter. I've read the Lord of the Rings books about 4 times each, which is insane if you know how long they are. I've only read The Hobbit once because I'm not lucky enough to own it, so I haven't been able to read it again, but I would really like to buy that, of course. I really like Nicholas Sparks. He's one of my favorite authors as well. My favorite Nicholas Sparks book is definitely Message in a Bottle. After Message in a Bottle, I don't really think I have like an order of my favorites after that, but I also really like The Choice and The Wedding, A Walk to Remember, The Notebook, Nights in Rodanthe. I also really like The Lucky One. I think that was a really good book, and yeah, that's all I can think about right now for Nicholas Sparks. So I'll move on to Maeve Binchy. I also really like Maeve Binchy, and I think my favorite book of hers has been Tara Road out of the ones I've read, and I also really like Dublin 4. Firefly Summer was also quite good, and Heart and Soul. And I really actually want to read the rest of her books because I really like Maeve Binchy and I love the way she writes things. I really like The Confessions of Georgia Nicholson by Louise Renison. It's so funny, I just love those books. Every time a new one would come out, it would only take me like a day to read the whole thing because I could never put it down. So I actually really miss those, but I do actually also really like The Misadventures of Tallulah Casey, which is also by Louise Renison, which is her new series that's coming out now, which is about Georgia Nicholson's little cousin. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. To the next book of that coming out anyways. I've read the first one already. Yeah. Before I went to England, I bought a book by Marcia Willett called The Way We Were, and I read that, which is really good, and I would really like to read more of her books. I also really liked the Books of Ember series by John DeProw. They're one of my favorite series, not my favorite series, but one of my favorite series of books. I think my favorite one is probably The Diamond of Darkhold, which is the last book in the series, but I also have kind of like a newfound respect for City of Ember, I guess, because of the fact that City of Ember came out as a film, and I love films, and it enabled me to see the characters come to life. So I've really enjoyed the City of Ember now as well. I mean, as much as the Diamond of Darkhold now, but I still like the Diamond of Darkhold is still my favorite one. Then, of course, there's the Chronicles of Narnia series, which are also some of my favorite books. I really like C.S. Lewis, and Prince Caspian was my favorite book. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. So, I will see you on Friday with your video. Bye! Best friend. His best